Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be another morning skincare routine video, but today we're going to do something focused more on I want to say like acne-ish kind of skin. This is also kind of like my travel skincare routine, and this is what I do. This is what I did when I was traveling, like say end of September, beginning of October. I know you're watching this video in December, so I just want to give you context. But yes, I don't know if you can tell, but I have like one breakout here, I have one breakout here, I have one breakout here. So I have been breaking out a little bit because of my travel. And even when I was traveling, this was the morning skincare routine that I was doing. So that's what I'm going to share with you today. And the first product is the Plum 2% Salicylic Acid Face Serum. Now I will tell you, this is not my absolute favorite salicylic acid serum out there. This is kind of more similar to the Minimalist, where it's more kind of like for maintenance purposes. Even the Chemist Play one is kind of similar to this one, but I think the Chemist Play one is discontinued, so it's kind of similar to Minimalist, and it's a very maintenance-ish kind of product. So if you are in a situation where you want to prevent breakouts, if you feel like it's the time of the month and you're going to probably break out, or if you're traveling and you think you might break out because of that, you can just have this in your routine to minimize and prevent breakouts as much as possible. Even though I was traveling and I was using this, I still kind of did break out, and this is probably like as minimal as it could possibly be. So it's not like it's gonna erase and like prevent all of your breakouts, but it's gonna prevent maximum amount of breakouts. So that's why we're using this. And yeah, I'm just gonna put this on my face. If you have used the consistency of the niacinamide serum from Plum, both of them are kind of similar, and if you are going to use this one first, then I can tell you that the niacinamide one is similar. I mean, both of them are kind of similar to each other. It's this lightweight, watery, slightly jelly-like consistency, and the reason I say jelly-like is because it spreads very well. Also, when I'm putting in the dropper directly on my face, I'm not actually putting it directly on my face. Like, I'm not touching the dropper to my face, it just looks like I am. So anyone who tells me, oh, you're breaking out because you're putting the dropper on your face, I'm not. Just chill. So I take about 2 to 3 droppers to cover my entire face, and put a nice layer. Now another reason and another thing that I get told a lot these days is that I'm using too much product. You guys, I just have kind of, I want to say, complicated skin right now in general, like my skin type, because earlier my skin was definitely combination, but now I feel like it's gotten a little dry. I don't know, maybe it's because I live in an AC environment more often, or maybe my skin has balanced itself out. But when you come out of the shower and like you towel dry yourself, and by the time you start doing your skincare, sorry about that. So by the time you start doing your skincare, my face kind of starts drying up. So when I start putting my skincare on, I have to actually rehydrate my skin along with doing the steps. So okay, let's take a break from that explanation. Now I'm going to move on to using my moisturizer, and it's another Plum product. This is the Hemp and Ceramides moisturizer. Now I want to let you know, I hate the smell of this. If you watched my other video where I ranked a bunch of new moisturizers, I will mention in detail, like, this is the worst one. Not because the actual product consistency is bad, it's because the smell is horrible. It's horrible. But this was another one of the products, right, that I was traveling with. So I realized that when you are I don't know whether it was my travel or whether it was just me using this product so regularly, I kind of got used to the smell. So after a couple of days, it didn't bother me as much as it was bothering me initially. But today again when I used it, I'm like, oh my god, the smell. So I mean, if Plum made this product without any scent to it, like without any fragrance, because it does have fragrance, I would be over the moon, and I would probably even repurchase it because the consistency in itself is amazing. It's a nice gel moisturizer, really great for, I want to say, normal to oily skin. Even though it says it's got ceramides and stuff, I'm not really sure if this is gonna be okay for dry skin. I don't think it's moisturizing enough. And again, you saw how much product I used. I feel like my skin type, like combination skin type, needs this much. If you have super oily skin and your face is an oil producing factory, you can definitely use lesser product. But I just feel like because my skin feels so dry right now, I need to use a little bit more. Or maybe I was also considering this, maybe I don't need to use so much product. Maybe I just need to use more hydrating products and stop using like gel based stuff. But because I have used gel based moisturizers and gel based products for so long in my life, I feel like that is why I can't just give up on them easily. I don't know what it is, but yeah, wanted to let you know that. And yeah, I'm trying to get through this as quickly as I possibly can, because then I will just toss it away out of my collection and never talk about this or never repurchase it again. I mean, the smell is really bad. If anyone else has used it, tell me what your experience is. But now we're going to move on to sunscreen, obviously, and my sunscreen is not very different from what you saw in my previous morning skincare routine, the one focused on hyperpigmentation. It's the same sunscreen that I'm still using, it's just a different tube. I used up that tube, I'm on a new one now. It's the Deconstruct gel sunscreen. I'm going to quickly put this on. But yeah, I think earlier I was talking about like my skin type and why I use like so much product. I feel like earlier I used to never get these kind of comments and I used to never be bothered by it either. But ever since I've started doing shorts, I think a lot of people who watch my content now are not necessarily people who are subscribers. I think they're just swiping around, and a lot of my content on shorts, because I want to, like, in the words of Param Chashmawala, do snackable content. But I mean, it definitely helps a lot with your growth, but at the same time I don't want to just like dance around or do like random videos. I want to still make useful content, even if it is snackable. So because of that, I have like found a middle ground, and that is to do skincare demos of products and then do mini reviews. Because if you don't want to watch me talking for like 20-25 minutes and reviewing 5 different products, at least you can watch 5 shorts which are approximately 1 minute each and still get reviews on the same products that I would talk about in a 20-minute video. You will probably miss the anecdotes or the real life situations and stories that I tell you and like that kind of stuff, but you will still get a gist of what the product is. Is it meant for oily skin or dry skin? What is the consistency like? You can see it very clearly. So yeah, that's what my shorts is about. In case you haven't seen any of them, you can just like either swipe through it, or I think you can just search in the search tab on my channel a specific product that you want to see me review, and if it is from brands like Dot & Key, Chemist at Play, Dermaco, Dr. Shwet, those kind of brands, then I think you will probably find me reviewing those products if I'm interested in those products. It's not like I've reviewed and done a short on every single product from every single brand, but yeah, I'm done with my sunscreen application now, and that's going to be the end of this video. This is the routine that I'm now doing, majorly because of the breakouts, but also because I really want to detoxify my skin just a little bit. I think the hyperpigmentation is pretty controlled. Of course, still I got these breakouts. Apart from that, you cannot see too much of hyperpigmentation on my cheeks now, which means that the previous hyperpigmentation routine was very helpful. So yeah, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to leave the names of everything listed down below in case you want to check anything out. You can definitely go ahead and do that. That's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.